What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 51 of the Again+NBA podcast, bringing you the hot takes, latest stories, and spicy picks on New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, and international sports. Hosted by yours truly and Grassani, joined us around by Michael Cunningham, Alex Reich, Marcellus Murdock, and Sam Morell. You can listen to the podcast right now on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. Also, join us on Twitter at Again+NBA. And with all that said, it's time to get a game on.
Amen.
By the way, unfortunately our viewers couldn't see it, but Sam was dabbing this time during the intro.
I dab every time.
Sam does the white people dab.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I didn't notice.
This is the white people dab. This is the white
Sam,
people
my
dab.
humblest apologies for not noticing that until now. My humblest apologies.
Yeah, hit it. Like I had a girl from my old school. Her name is Katie. Alex, remember Katie?
Yeah.
This girl Katie would do dabs like this.
She fuck
that was.
Like that. Oh no.
This is how you dab. So Katie, if you're watching this, sorry, the Munchkins called from the Wizard of Oz. They want their part back. So if you're watching this, Katie,
Damn.
Father Yell Brick Road, you little Munchkin. Now let's start the show. Now,
all right, guys. All right, guys. I am demanding a public apology from all of you, especially you, Megan Cunningham. Right now, I am demanding a public apology.
Nigga, what?
You said last week that the Giants couldn't beat Georgia. You said they were so bad of a team that they couldn't beat a college team. And what did the Giants do? They go out and they blow out the Carolina Panthers. They blow out the Carolina Panthers 25-3. So, Michael, are you willing to admit that you massively disrespected my favorite football team by saying that a college team could beat them? Are you ready to...
Mike, you know the answer already. You know the answer already.
The college team can still beat the Giants.
Thank you.
Enough said. And I stand by decision. Adam, I'm gonna be blunt like a late period. I'm gonna be real like a late period. When I said that claim, that famous claim, and this is God talking to God, by the way. I believe that the Giants won't beat Georgia, they won't beat Bama, and they still lose. The point is, the Giants they got 2 victories. 2.
Now, am I gonna come on here? Now, let me explain. Am I gonna come on here and pretend that the Giants are a good team? No, they're not a good team. I'm not gonna put lipstick up and say they're a good team. But you said they were so bad that they could lose to a college team. I'm sorry.
They can, my guy.
Adam,
are they the worst team in the NFL?
Yes.
Right now,
the Giants are the worst team in the NFL.
Yes.
Right now. That. Right now. They're worse than the Jets.
Okay,
the Jets.
Here's the thing. We all know both New York teams are going to be playing golf at the end of the year, and they'll be playing there at Pebble Beach, playing 18 holes at Pebble Beach together, crying their eyes out. That's what we know. Okay. Marcellus, answer this question for me, cuzzo. Can you holler at me for a sec?
What's the question?
Who's better, the Giants or Houston?
Who do you think is better, the Giants or Georgia, the University of Georgia for football? If they played right now, who win it?
Giants.
Thank you, Marcellus.
Giants
over like common sense. It's on this podcast.
No.
Any NFL team is being a college team.
Exactly. That's the issue. You're saying that a college team who hasn't played a bunch of players haven't played a down of professional football could be an NFL team.
Hey, Adam, do you even watch college football?
I watched some.
Have you watched University of Georgia? who is right now the best college team in football right now, who is
Yeah,
undefeated,
I know how good
has
Georgia
the
is.
Giants only won 2 games.
You're comparing a college team to an NFL team.
And
Get
the
through your
SEC
thick
is the most
fat
dominant
skull.
college football franchise.
Can I interfere? Can I interfere real quick? Adam.
All
Go
means
ahead.
because he's gonna be a little stupid, so he ain't gonna get it.
Adam, what you have to realize though as well, when we're saying that a college team can beat, an NFL team, when we say a college team can beat an NFL team, like the Giants, you have to realize this is like the playoffs. There's one game, and a team could be completely hot, or a team can be completely cold.
Thank you.
I'm letting you know, even if like the Giants are like somewhat good, like they're in the middle, but Georgia's on fire with their throws, with their interceptions, the Giants are going to lose.
And Georgia is the number 1 defense in the country.
Yeah, so they can compare to the NFL defense.
Exactly, Adam.
And
I want you to do me a favor,
Okay.
Adam.
Let me ask you a question.
favor.
Let me ask you a question. Could the Yankees AAA team beat the Baltimore Orioles?
That's a different sport. I'm just saying,
That's a
football
different
is different
You're
from baseball.
comparing. This is my issue. You are comparing 2 different levels of a sport. That's my issue.
Let me ask you a
here.
question.
No,
Let me ask you a
Adam,
question.
wait, Mike. Can I just say this? You're comparing right now apples to oranges right now, Adam. That's what you're doing. You're saying
You're-
How am I
you're
comparing
not
apples to
comparing-
oranges? How
no,
am I comparing apples to
Adam,
oranges?
because this is what you're doing. You're comparing football to baseball.
To baseball.
Obviously, there's going to be a difference because in baseball, there is no, one team can be hot and one team can be cold.
Actually,
It's
that does
literally
exist in baseball. That's actually a major part of baseball. And I'm the baseball guy here on this podcast, so
Hey,
don't
Adam,
tell me
let
I
me
don't
ask you a
know
question.
baseball.
Let me
You can
ask
say
you a
I don't know
question.
basketball. Don't tell me I don't know baseball.
No,
Adam,
I'm
let
not
me
saying
ask
you
you a
don't know
question.
baseball,
Sam.
but
Hold up. Let me. Hey, Adam, since you talk about another sports, remember that 2019 Duke team with
Yeah.
Zion Williamson, RJ
Yeah.
Barrett, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones?
Yeah.
And it's like we had Jason Tatum to the mix. If Jason Tatum was still in college, he'll be a junior. You think that Duke team would beat the 13-65 Charlotte Bobcats in 2010-2011 season?
easy.
Hold up. I want to hear what he has to say. Sam. Give him a break.
Wait, at what point? At what point in their careers? This is where they're
Still in college. They were like college. They're like at the college peak. And they were Zion Williamson, who was the number 1 pick, and was the second player in his graduation class. RJ Barrett, number 1. Zion 2. Cam Reddish 5th. Trey Jones 10. Four top players in the class in basketball. I'm gonna give you what's the worst NBA team right now? What's the worst NBA team, Sam, right now? For the last
I would say the worst NBA team is maybe the Orlando Magic, but
so are you telling me that?
Because here's the thing, I don't want to say Detroit because Detroit has Cade Cunningham.
Watch it. That's my family. You better watch it, boy.
No, because Detroit technically has like the lowest.
No, we're supposed to say Orlando Magic. We won't say the Magic. We're going to say Orlando Magic.
Let's just say the Magic.
All right,
the Magic
for this example, we'll say a Magic.
We're saying the Magic, and you play against what's the best college team right now? Against Duke. Hold up, Alex. Hold up.
Go ahead, Alex.
Hold on. Let me finish my thing.
All right, finish your thing, then Alex, you could go.
Do you think Duke will beat Orlando Magic?
No.
1 game.
No, they could, but I would have the Magic as the favorites. You are comparing college kids who haven't played a day in professional basketball to professional players. You have to understand, if you are playing in the NBA, if you're an NBA player, you are one of the best players in the world. By default.
Anthony Bennett?
I'm not going to kill him tonight.
No, was Anthony Bennett one of the best players in the world?
Thank you.
Was Anthony
Technically,
Bennett was
yes.
the best player before.
He was
On the NBA level, he was a scrub. Since you guys are trying to misconstrue my words, on the NBA level, he was a scrub.
Anthony Bennett was one of the
If you
best
put
players
Anthony
in the world.
Bennett, if you had Anthony Bennett play
Alex, put this motherfucker in the
one-on-one
waiting
with
room. He
college kids, Anthony Bennett's gonna drop them. If you had Anthony Bennett,
God, kill me. God, strength, hold me back. Sam, please tell me this is like Adam's being stupid and he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Hey, Alex, go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
Alex, save us. Save us, Alex.
Alex, you're a basketball mind, Alex. Be real.
Okay, so I was looking at the standings, and the two teams that are 0-3 are Detroit and OKC.
I would say, but here's the thing: OKC has Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Detroit has Cade Cunningham. So that's why I'm not considering them the worst, because they still have players that can like play at an elite level. Which is why I was saying the Orlando Magic, because you think the Orlando Magic, who on their team can realistically play at like even just a top 40 player. That's what I'm saying. Like Orlando Magic are like the worst. But Adam, oh my God, you just said Anthony Bennett.
Bennett, brother.
I said specifically.
Bennett.
Let me clear. So Sam, you don't misconstrue my words. That would be clear, so you guys don't misconstrue my words. I said on the NBA level, Anthony Bennett is a scrub. I'm not denying that.
On any level, Anthony Bennett's a scrub.
But if you put was Anthony Bennett a scrub in college?
Yes.
He was the number one overall pick. He was picked first overall. Okay.
Adam. Do you understand? Wait, Michael. Mike, please let me
educate the boy.
Let me educate this boy real quick. Please, let me just educate him. Adam, do you realize when the Cleveland Cavaliers picked him as the number one pick, everyone looked at the Cleveland Cavaliers and literally said these words, "What the fuck are you doing? You have Victor Oladipo. It's like, you want to take a risk? Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's a risk. No, you take Anthony Bennett, who was
probably the worst
top
first
25 at the most. He was a second round pick taken first.
Here's the thing about basketball.
I'm gonna have to go look back up NBA mock draft rankings.
Here's the thing, brother. Here's the thing. Adam, since we're talking about drafting, how can I explain this? You basically saying that Anthony Bennett was like a great player, was a good player in the scrub. What do you think about Sam Bowie? Hold up, let him answer.
Sam Bowie?
Yeah.
I think it's a scrub.
Okay. But however, you say he had a good college career, so I'm telling you. Here's the thing. Some college players
don't translate to the NBA.
They could do well in the pros, but however, they don't want to go pro because that's not their career path. Am I right, Sam?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. The thing I'll agree with is there are some players that blossom when the competition is lowered. For example, Jimmer Fredette. Like Jimmer Fredette, when the competition is lowered, he does better.
Yeah, his best run.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, just because you have those type of players, there's also the type of players where they're just terrible in basketball in general, and they could lose to college teams pretty easily. It's just because they have an NBA jersey and a college player doesn't, we always just kind of assume like, oh yeah, they're better. Trust me, if that was the case, there would be no discussion of, oh, what's the best college team? What's the worst NBA team? And like make them clash. It would always be where it's like, okay, an NBA team's supposed to be the best team. It like the best way to explain it is if we went by your logic, Adam, every first, second, third, fourth, like every pick would be better than the next pick. And it would be like how it's supposed to be intended, where like the first pick's the best pick, the second pick is the second best pick, and like so on and so forth. So that only makes it so that the best play, like the actual best players, make it to the league. And also one other thing you got to remember, some college players, they don't want to play in the NBA. But for example, there's an NBA player that can name right now, Niko Mirotic. Ever heard of him? He doesn't want to play in the NBA. He plays in the EuroLeague. And he's one of the best players in the EuroLeague right now.
Okay.
People said he would have been an all-star. And he would have been an all-star if he would have stayed in the NBA. Some college players prefer street ball. Like there's street ball.
I hear what you're saying. I 100% hear what you're saying.
You ever heard of Sham God?
My issue here is, this is my big issue here, is that you're comparing like a college teams say, oh, they could be a pro teams, which like they could play the college games are completely different from the pros, and B, like I said before, like I understand there's a lot of like future pros on Georgia, especially on defense, but still not every single player on Georgia is going to make it to the NFL or is good enough to be an NFL player.
No, but
with the Giants, every single player on that team is at least like
Adam, please don't make me bring up that player Flowers you guys had. That player Flowers for the Giants you guys had.
What player Flowers?
The dude Flowers that used to be on the Giants. He was supposed to be your.
God damn.
All right.
I know what you're.
No, we gotta get back there. I mean,
well, here's what I believe.
Demanding a public apology. Note to self: never demand a public apology from Michael or Sam ever again. So, but to get back, getting back to the Giants. I mean,
Adam.
What?
If I'm ever in a public apology, I'll make sure to tell you beforehand. There's no apology for this.
Hey,
because
Adam,
what I'm saying is factual.
Adam, my zodiac sign is a Cancer.
We'll agree to disagree.
Hold up, Adam. I'm a Cancer. We never met when we were wrong. So go ahead.
Okay. So but the Giants, I mean, hey, a win's a win.
A win's a win. They were on fire.
Barely.
Were just completely garbage.
Don't worry, y'all gonna lose to the Cowboys.
Sure
when I play the Cowboys in Dallas. Let's just
I mean, obviously the Panthers. I mean, what's wrong with them? I mean, but hey, the Giants. I think I'm gonna give credit. They took advantage of a Panthers team that's really struggling, and you know what? They went out and whipped some butt. And
yeah, but
we said before, like the Giants maybe a bad team, but you want to know who's not bad on that team?
You said Daniel Jones. I'm leaving.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
All right. I'm done.
All right, Michael, you can leave. I don't even care.
I quit.
Go ahead and leave. I don't care.
No. You know what I find really funny? Mike, tell me now. This is how it keeps going every week. It's like the week the Giants.
By the way, we just got a noise complaint from, I believe, Michael's dad. We just got a noise complaint from Michael's dad during that
because you guys are saying stupid shit.
No. Just no. But Mike, tell me now. This is really funny. Adam 1 week will be like, oh my God, Daniel Jones. He's an all-star level player. He's really good. And then the next, you're like, oh my God, trade him. Like, what are we doing?
Did I ever say to trade him?
Yes.
You said trade
on
him
this podcast. I never said trade him. I never said trade him once on this podcast.
I think you said no.
I never said trade him. Go back and listen to all the tape. Go back and listen to the tape and prove me otherwise. I never said that.
He is. However, you have said he is trash.
You have.
I mean, last year I said he was trash. Last year I knew he was trash. This year I said he wasn't. I said I thought he was the least of our problems. I said great year, and this game he played really good. He 22 and 33, a touchdown, and obviously we gotta talk about the thing that's breaking the internet right now. That one-handed catch. I mean, what else can I say? It was beautiful. It's blowing up all over social media. The Giants having a lot of fun with it right now on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw that.
You know what that reminds me of?
Yeah.
Odell Beckham Jr.'s one-handed catch before he became ass.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, let's just hope Daniel Jones doesn't suffer suffer that same fate. But honestly, about that play, obviously the catch was amazing. That's what I was focusing on. But I'm gonna take it a different angle. Finally, we're seeing some creative play calling from Jason Garrett. Finally, I've been telling him to try to get more creative with play calling for months, and he's finally starting to become more creative, and I couldn't be happier. Now, is Jason Garrett completely out of my doghouse? No, but am I gonna give him credit for how he's trying to coach this game? Yes.
Your doghouse.
What?
That's kind of a little bit suspect.
No.
I never said he was out. I know. So,
No,
Michael, repeat that.
Why is there a grown man in your doghouse? That's a little suspect for me, Adam. It's a little sus.
I meant my fan doghouse.
You be fantasizing about Jason Garrett at nighttime? You be fantasizing about my man Jason Garrett?
No, tell me not. Also, he'd be doing the same thing. You'd be doing the same thing with Jason Garrett, Adam, where it's like when they win, you're like, oh my God, Jason Garrett, maybe he may not be that bad. Like maybe he's like, maybe he can be a good coach.
I'll give you. I'll give you that one, Sam. That's the relationship I have with Jason Garrett. I'll completely validate you. Yeah, that's the relationship I have with Jason Garrett. I completely
question, my brother.
Now, Michael, I'll say one thing, then I'll get to your question. Now, getting back to Daniel Jones, is he ever going to be like? Is he ever going to be on the Mahomes tier? No. He's not going to be on that tier. But could he be? But could he be like a good quarterback? Could he be like Could he be a quarterback that you could win with? I don't see why not.
No,
I don't see why not.
I don't think here's the thing. I don't think you can win with him. I do think he can be on a championship team as a backup quarterback. That's what I can see him as. I can see him as a champ on a championship level, like a backup quarterback.
So you mean Nick Foles?
Yeah. I can see him being, because here's the thing. Daniel Jones is good, but as a starting quarterback, I can't see you winning with him.
That's the one thing because we see Daniel Jones be good, but in today's NFL, in order to win a champion, in order to contend for a Super Bowl, more often than not, you have to have a great quarterback. More often than not, you have to have a great quarterback. The one exception was let's see, Los Angeles, the Rams with Jared Goff. I mean, Goff's good, but he's not great, so I would include him on the list. Obviously, the Broncos of Peyton with the wash of Peyton.
There was Zach Wilson before,
Zach Wilson.
There was Zach Wilson before,
You're fucking retarded, Sam.
I'm joking. No worry, I'm joking. I just want to piss off.
I can't even take you serious, Sam.
Michael, you had a question. Go ahead.
Here's a question I gotta ask, since me and Marcellus are the only real sports fans on this podcast.
Excuse me, bitch.
I said me, Sam, and Marcellus.
Oh,
bitch.
I thought you said me and Marcellus. I was about to be like, you better say that one name.
Now, me and Marcellus are the realest sports fans in this book or this podcast.
I'm the realest sports fan here. The fuck.
Nah, nigga, you after me. You after my ball sacks.
All right, bet.
Let's just game recognizes game, my boy.
Adam,
Sam, and Adam, and Alex, and myself. I got a question for all you motherfuckers. Do you think Daniel Jones could ever win if they had a most improved player award in the NFL? You think he could win it in the NFL ever in
this year? This year?
No, in general.
In general,
I can. Okay.
Maybe.
First.
Maybe if everything goes right, I could see it happening. Yeah, if everything goes right.
Yeah. Here's the thing with me. I think he could win a Most Improved award. I truly do think he can win a Most Improved award. My problem is, and I'm just going to ask this question after everyone answers Mike's question. I just want then everyone to answer this question. Could you see Daniel Jones Could you see him being a championship starting quarterback?
Hold up. Alex, go ahead to answer my question, then we'll answer Sam's question.
Hold on. Define championship starting quarterback. Are we talking?
I mean, that's how it sounds. But I mean, like they're the starting quarterback for a championship team or a championship contender.
A starting quarterback for
I
a
think
championship
he could
contender. I mean, so you basically mean like the bare minimum is Jared Goff?
No, but I mean, like
he could win the Super Bowl
above. But I mean, like they have to make the Super Bowl, and they're like one of those quarterbacks where it's like, they won't make mistakes. Basically, that's what I'm saying. They won't.
You know what I got to say?
I could see it. Yeah, I could see it. I wouldn't say it's beyond the realm of possibility.
All right, Adam. Give you some.
I mean, he is. He is saying like.
Here's the thing about Daniel Jones, and they mentioned this on the Michael K show earlier today. Like they summed up Daniel Jones perfectly. He's one of those guys where he's really good at everything. Like there's not one thing he's really like not good at. The one problem with Daniel Jones is what is he great at? What's the one thing that Daniel Jones we can say he's great at everything? Like he's good at a lot of things. Like he's got good arm strength. He has great accuracy. Like and he's really good like on the run. He's really good on the run. He's very athletic. But the one thing about Daniel Jones is what do you say? What's the one trait about him where you say, oh, that's like what he's one of the best at the league at this. He's one of the best in the league at doing this. Like that's the one issue with Daniel Jones. Like he's good at like a lot of things.
That's what I'm saying. He's
not amazing at anything.
That's why I say he can't. For me, in my eyes, he can't be a championship level quarterback. Just for the sheer fact that like every quarterback that we look at in the championship, we always also say, like we also always say about them, like, oh, they can't throw that well, but they can run. They are an amazing runner. Patrick Mahomes, we say like, oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes can't really run the ball like that well. He can run the ball good, but not like as well. But man, that boy,
it doesn't matter because look how he can throw.
Exactly, that boy can fling it 500 yards if he wants to. Like
we'll have to talk about Patrick Mahomes later on in the podcast. We'll have to talk about the Chiefs.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, we don't have Chris here to discuss that. But getting back to the Giants, one more thing I will say about the Giants is
all I'm saying is
Ojulari, man. Ojulari Sam, you heard, I don't know, you weren't here for our draft episode. You guys knew how much I love the Ojulari pick at 50, and he had a ball this game. He had 8 pressures, 5 total tackles, 2.5 sacks. I mean, he had a monster game, man.
Here's the thing, though. They're going to need to develop him very heavily. And I'm concerned the Giants can do that.
So you have very valid concerns because the Giants' player development staff their success with player development hasn't been the best. But I'm going to make a bold prediction right now. I'm going to make a bold prediction and see if you guys think I'm crazy. Do you think right now Ojulari could be a contender for a Defensive Rookie of the Year?
Oh, Defensive Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Rookie of the Year. I was about to smack you.
What?
I thought you were saying Rookie of the Year. I was about to smack you. Defensive.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. He has a chance. Yeah.
I would say he has a chance.
He has a chance. I wouldn't say like, oh, he's definitely like the number one pick, but I
don't think he's the number one pick either. But I could at least see him being a finalist. I can
see him winning it, but it's just he's gonna have to do a little more for me.
Yeah, he does have to
down to the record.
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah, if he continues if he's continue to put up like 2.5 double-digit sacks per game, then yeah, he's gonna win it. But we'll see what happens. I mean, that's all we can really say on the Giants. I mean, great win. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens going forward with this team. We'll see what happens. But
Let's talk about
Michael and
Zach.
Marcellus. Your Jets. Zach Wilson's
Wilson.
hurt. That's the big
Yeah.
takeaway from that game. You got blown up by the Patriots. Duh. I mean,
that's not
I mean, you guys should be used to it now. At this point, like
It should be numb to you.
yeah, it should be numb to. But I don't know. I don't know. Have we heard any updates on Zach Wilson and that injury? Because if he's gonna be out, that's a major blow. That's basically your entire season. The only reason a Jets fan would even watch. The only incentive for Jets fans to even tune into their team this season is to watch Zach Wilson as development. So
You know what Jets fans we do nowadays when we go to games in person? We just get drunk enough to watch the tailgate. That's what we do.
The NBA is I don't even watch football no more, man.
We basketball back on real nigga sport.
Quick
I saw we got
question.
Joe Flacco
Would
today.
you take? I just want to know. Would you take Zach Wilson over Derrick Jones?
over Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones, yeah.
I'll say yes, or for
I
one
guess
reason.
right now you can say
for
Jones
one
is
reason,
better.
because I absolutely love Zach Wilson coming out of college.
I think honestly, if you give Zach Wilson the ball to run with it, I would say give him 2 more years. I would say he'll be better than Daniel Jones.
Mike, I wouldn't disagree with that. I wouldn't disagree with that. Because
Adam,
I see more upside with Zach Wilson than I do with Daniel Jones. Here's the thing about Zach Wilson. Like, what remember how earlier we were saying how Daniel Jones, he's great. He's great at a lot of things, but he's not amazing at any of them. I think Zach Wilson has the opposite problem, where you can see he has the potential. Like he makes all these amazing. He has the potential to make all these amazing throws, but he struggles with a lot of the routine throws.
here's what I don't get about the NFL right now, boys.
He struggles with a lot of routine throws.
All I'm saying is he's never going to be Lamar Jackson. So
What would you stop with this Lamar Jackson bullshit?
listen,
Well, I mean,
when you're a Ravens fan,
that's kind of a hard buy to say, but hey, I can't really. Here's the thing, Michael. When you draft a quarterback number 2 overall, you have to. That's the expectation is for them to at least be able to compete with Lamar Jackson.
Here's the thing.
and all I'm saying is Lamar Jackson may be the best quarterback right now in the NFL.
What? Hold up, Sam. I just want to literally just smack you through the phone from saying
Whoa,
black.
wait.
We're saying
Are the
blasphemy.
Ravens not 5-1 or 6-1 now?
Okay, the best quarterback until he fucking retires is Tom Brady. You're starting to scare me, boy.
No, I'm saying Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback right now in this season.
Oh, I thought you meant. I thought you said okay.
Chris right now. No, but Chris right now, if he was here, would be really mad since Patrick Mahomes.
He would be roasting you.
Chris
He
would
would be
probably jump on the next plane to New Jersey.
Honestly, guys,
all I'm saying is Lamar Jackson completely destroyed Patrick Mahomes. So
yeah.
It's up with you hating Patrick Mahomes. That's all I wanted.
I mean,
you have like
Sam. I
love. Patrick
I gotta
Mahomes,
say though,
I'm a Ravens
Sam,
fan.
you can't really talk shit. I mean, with that loss to the Bengals, you can't really talk shit right now.
Who, me?
Yeah, the Ravens lost to the Bengals, right?
Wait, I didn't see that. Oh, I just guessed we were 6-1. Wait, we're 5-2 and we lost the Bengals.
You lost 41-17 to the Bengals.
Okay,
let me check out Lamar Jackson's stat line. Since you brag so much about Lamar Jackson being the best quarterback of football. Sammy brags so much about Lamar Jackson being the best quarterback of football. 15 out of 31.
Okay,
15 out of 31.
Give me a second.
One touchdown.
Wait. I don't believe the bullshit you're talking. and what's it called, Adam? I'm letting you know if
I'll send it to you right now. I'll send it to you right now if you don't believe me. I'll send it to you right now if you don't believe me. Here, I'm sending it the chat right now.
Sam will be so mad if you're bullshitting at him.
I'm not bullshitting.
I'm
looking it up right now. I'm legit looking it up. And
I just dropped in the chat.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He's being serious. Okay, yeah, Adam. Adam,
go ahead.
I'm letting you know. No offense to you, Marcellus. No offense to you, Mike. Fuck the Jets. We're not talking about them. We're now talking about the Beagles and how awful the Ravens played.
Oh, you try, Marcellus? You think you should cut him?
I
What do you
think
have
so-
to say?
Don't
Might as
worry,
well-
Sam. I'll back you up.
Because
Don't worry.
how the fuck did we score 17
Sam, his face is
against
priceless.
the Beagles?
Sam, you gotta put your camera on. We gotta see your face for this take. Please.
I'm putting it on right now.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
The camera on?
Yeah, your camera's on.
All right.
He about to rant. 3, 2, 1. He about to explode.
I have a question for the Raven. Lamar Jackson, I just saw, threw around like just below half. He threw 15 of 31. 15 catches, 31 throws. All right. He threw for over 200 yards and rushed for around 88 yards. That's not too bad, but I expect a little bit more from him. How the fuck did you let the Beagles score 41 motherfucking points and we get 17? Let me repeat that, ladies and gentlemen. The Beagles, granted, they're a good team. They're 5-2 now. Good for them.
Sam
Joe
about to
Burrow's a
explode.
stud.
Scored 41 points. The Ravens, who are considered title contenders right now with the Cowboys and who's the other team? Who's the other team? I'm blanking on them. The Vikings? Is it the Vikings?
The Bills.
The Bills. Okay, my bad. I'm not sure why. Okay, yeah.
I'll have to check how the
Bill.
Vikings doing this. I'll have to double check. But go ahead, Sam.
I thought the Vikings were doing good. Maybe they're not. So
They're
yeah,
3-3, so
yeah, they're not title.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, they're not title contenders. My point is, Lamar Jackson, he played a pretty decent game. Where the fuck was the defense? Where the fuck was the defense?
They were facing Joe Burrow, who's a stud.
I don't give a flying fuck who they verse. They can verse if they can shut down Patrick Mahomes the way they did, they can shut out fucking Jim, whatever the fuck his name is. They can shut out Jim Little Dick. That's what I'm gonna call him. They can shut him down easily, and you let him throw. What was it? Just correct me if I'm wrong, Adam, because I don't have the stats up.
Yeah.
He threw for over 400 yards, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
400 yards, 23 out of 38, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
How do you let him get 3 touchdowns and over 400 fucking yards?
Jamar Chase, by the way, 8 receptions, 201 yards.
He ran
Yeah.
that much?
Yeah. 201 yards for Jamar Chase.
How sway? I need to know how. I need to know how that's physically possible that you let someone like that do that to you. I need to know. We're title contenders. When you think of title contenders, do you think of the fucking Beagles? I want to know, has anyone thought of the fucking Beagles as a title contender?
Not until now.
Not until never, because they're definitely not. We should have whooped their ass and we let them get the game. If this is how we're going to play, I am now worried about the playoffs. Because as a Ravens fan, and for all those people that know Ravens fans, the regular season, we're amazing. We're class. And then the playoffs roll around. And it's either we make it out of the first round and we win the Super Bowl, or we get absolutely butt fucked in the first round. But let's be real. Lamar Jackson last year in the playoffs, we all know what happened then. There wasn't a first round exit. If I'm not mistaken, it was a first round exit last year.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. And we were talking about how Lamar Jackson should have done way better, considering he's a superstar. Now he's an MVP candidate, and he's my MVP this year.
Oh
Lamar Jackson.
God, here we go with the bias.
Listen, you have what's it? Who the fuck on the Dallas Cowboys?
Prescott.
Yeah, you have Dak Prescott winning MVP. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, at least he's been playing better than Lamar Jackson as of late. Thank you.
Nah, he hasn't.
Who has the better record? Thank you very much.
And who has the better team? Thank you very much.
We're 5-1. You guys are 5-2. I'll take my 5-1 to the bank, baby.
I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to verse the Chiefs and for Patrick Mahomes to absolutely shit on you guys.
You
and
know
then for
what?
us to verse you, and then we absolutely just dog you guys.
No, we're gonna make you guys our ugly stepchild. We're gonna beat you up like a little ride dog.
All right.
Guys,
I would love to talk about the Chiefs right now and like what's going on in their land, but unfortunately, we don't have Chris on the podcast right now. So whenever we get Chris back, we'll talk.
Sam Morell,
Chiefs with
we
him
hate
then.
you.
We'll talk about Chiefs. We'll talk about Chiefs then. But for now, guys,
you were talking about the NBA 75 list because I'm mad about that. I'm mad.
Yeah. Michael, do you want to do that as your hot take?
No, I just want to talk about it now because I'm really pissed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some players that you know.
Mike, you
Adam,
list,
please.
Now. We are moving on. We got to move on to
Adam. I'm begging you, please let us do it. I don't care if we have to make the show longer. I don't care. Please let us have it in the show today. I beg you.
It can't. If you want a show, it has to be your hot take. That's the only condition I'll give you.
Adam,
choice is yours.
Make my hot take right now, and I'll do it.
Okay, we are moving on to the segment of the show that is like Daniel Jones one-handed OBJ style catches, Danny Dimes catches, Mike's hot take. Michael Cunningham, take it away.
Man, I've been a basketball fan.
Injury because it can be piss poor bad.
Fuck you, bitch. Okay, moving on. Here's the thing about basketball. I've been a basketball fan before I was a little grasshopper. Mm-hmm. How the hell Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady were left of the 75? Tracy McGrady was left of that list.
Thank you. I'm glad you're talking about this thing.
Who was probably one of the best shooting guards before the injury. He was basically Kobe, but taller. However, Dwight Howard.
Mike, I was also going to say they've also forgot Dwight Howard, Kyrie, Klay Thompson on that list.
I mean, all three of them not being on the list is blasphemy. I mean,
first of all,
I need to take a look at this list. Because here's the thing. I need to know who they picked ahead of those three. I need to know who made in instead of Vince Carter. I need to know who made in instead of Kyrie Irving. I need to know who made in instead of Dwight Howard. I need to know who made it in instead of Klay Thompson. I'm going to look that up right now. Go ahead.
No, wait, Adam, I got you. Just give me a second. I only need 25 names. I don't even need all the names. I just need 25. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Where is it? I saw it on NBA.com.
And on ESPN. I don't know how Jason Kidd made the list.
No, I saw one that it said
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd's good, but I
how the hell is Steve Nash? Steve
Nash is on the list.
Nash is top 75. Yeah. Okay, here's the list. Here's the list.
He only benefited from the rule changing era. Bullshit.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Here are some of the names that made it over them.
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton's fine. No, let me just
Lenny Wilkins. Lenny Wilkins.
No. Mike. Let me just say the names because trust me, I there's some names that you're saying that like they actually belong on the list, but there's some names that I'm about to say. Paul Arizin.
Never
Have
heard
you ever
of
heard
him.
of Paul Arizin?
No.
Billy Cunningham.
He was a beast, but hear me out. Billy Cunningham was a good player for the Sixers.
All right, fine. Hal Greer.
Hal Greer was a problem.
Hal Greer was a problem?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Because there come Bill Sharman.
Bill Sharman.
I mean,
And
never heard of him. Dolph Shays.
Dolph Shays
Dolph
was
Shays
Dolph
was
Shays was
probably
okay,
one of the
okay,
greatest
okay.
players in the
Okay. Dominique Wilkins.
Are you
Oh,
kidding
don't
me?
you dare disrespect Dominique.
Adam, I'm about to smack yourself. You don't have to respect Dominique Wilkins.
Okay,
Him and Michael Jordan had one of the greatest slam dunk
okay,
contests
okay.
in NBA
Okay,
history.
thank you for checking me there.
I'm
Hal
smack the
Greer.
piss out you.
Actually,
Yes.
here's one.
Yeah.
I just want to know what this name makes people feel. Dave DeBusschere.
Whoa, I'm a Knicks fan. Watch it, boy. Watch it. Don't sleep on Dave DeBusschere. He was the original Dennis Rodman who could rebound anybody.
Is he top 75 all time though?
He was one of the greatest rebounders. Basketball, shooting, rebound, passing, defense. 4 fucking things. That nigga could do it all.
Okay.
Here's my thing. But my main thing is Paul Arizin. How did he make it? Dave Bang. How did he make it? There's also.
Don't say David. At least look at their resume. Look at the resume
and then see.
Honestly, Nate Archibald made it. I'm out that he. But
Nate
I don't know why
Archibald
Giannis made it. It's too early for Giannis' career to be on that.
No,
list.
Giannis is top 75 right now.
Yeah, but
honestly, but if Giannis didn't win that championship, I might have been. But I think once he won that championship, he's sealed.
Okay, quick question. I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
I know this name is a beast, but are we really going to put him over the 5 names that we just did?
Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
Nate Thurman. Because Nate Thurman was good, but are we going to put him above
He's
those
not better than Dwight. He's not better than Dwight was.
First of all, Adam, you've never watched basketball day in your life, so you don't count.
Okay, fine.
This is real.
I'm just giving my 25 cents.
Adam, you just
damn right you are.
Adam, you shut up. You don't know what basketball. This is for me and Sam and Marcellus.
Yeah, because it's like I know Nate Thurman. He was that guy for the Warriors, but Tracy McGrady,
my man. You know who? I'm gonna say something. Wes Unseld. I'm happy he made it. One of the greatest, shortest rebounders. Only player to win Rookie of the Year and the Most Valuable and the MVP award in the same season, which never has been done since him.
And he has a championship.
So you have to put him on that.
Would you put Earl Monroe on this list?
Yes, Earl the Black Jesus. Are you
He definitely should be on.
Sam?
No. The reason why I'm saying this is because Tracy McGrady was that guy. You have to remember, Tracy McGrady was no scrub. Tracy McGrady was, that guy.
Isn't no scrub, but Earl the Pearl Monroe, baby. He could.
All right.
Man, he could. Y'all gonna make me have a heart attack.
No, it's because I'm looking at the names and I'm kind of just I'm trying to think would I take them over Dwight Howard, over Kyrie, over Clay, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. Alex English is not on this list.
How the doctor's on the list too. The Dr. J is on this.
I mean, if Dr. J wasn't on this list, we would be having some problems.
I mean,
I may have to shoot somebody. I may have to kill a motherfucker. It's why not? If I didn't see it, I'm trying to find Magic's name.
I think Magic was on there. If Magic wasn't on there, there would be a nuclear meltdown right now.
No, hell, people would have rioted.
Okay. What about this name? He's one of the greatest players. Never win a championship. Remember, never to win a championship, but he's one of the greatest.
Okay.
The logo, Jerry West.
Jerry West won the championships. What are you talking about?
Oh shit! No way, he did. My bad. I forgot the Wilt era. I was thinking Elgin Baylor. Shit.
Watch it, boy. Watch it, Sam. Don't make me touch
Okay,
it.
never mind. Not Jerry West. I meant.
Are you telling me the logo, Jerry?
No. I didn't mean Jerry West. Okay, my bad. I was thinking of Elgin
He made
Baylor.
the list. He made the list.
Elgin Baylor technically won a championship, but technically It's that half clause, like because he
No.
got injured before he could retire, so he retired during
He
that season.
retired. That's what I'm saying. A half championship counts as no championship.
Yeah,
So
but in the NBA they count him as winning a championship. They count it.
and I say no. So,
but the NBA book rule, okay. Here's the thing.
how do
Everybody
you
knows
think
who my
about
idol is.
Elgin
Everybody
Baylor?
knows who my idol is. Answer my question. Who is my favorite player? Everybody should know this. My
Kobe
idol.
Bryant.
Who,
LeBron
honestly,
James.
I'm gonna say this. Don't ever say that. I will stab you with a fork if you ever say LeBron's my idol. I'll cut you, boy. I'm saying Kobe Bryant shouldn't be. I think Kobe should be the logo of the NBA. The NBA logo. That's just a different story.
All right.
He should be.
So what about this? What about this name then? Because this name, here's the thing: he was really good, but he didn't win a championship and he didn't win an MVP. The only thing he's got is All NBA teams and All Stars.
Who?
And he's a very good player, but
get to the point, Rabbi. Who is it?
Patrick Ewing.
You're telling me one of the greatest, probably top 10 greatest centers who could shoot, rebound, pass, dunk, block. Have you guys seen Patrick Ewing in his heyday? Trust me.
Yeah,
trust
me. I've seen clips of Patrick Ewing. That's what I'm saying. He's a beast in terms of skill and all that type of stuff. But in terms of acting,
bro, I've been a Knicks fan. You had Jordan killing my Knicks every year.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. In terms of the accolades, plus let's not forget he did choke. He missed that layup.
But you had a guy by the name of Michael Jeffrey Jordan killing everybody in the damn East. And then you have John Starks choking in the 1994 NBA Finals who couldn't hit a damn shot in Game 7.
Let's not also
calm down, Mike.
Calm down. Patrick Ewing also did choke.
So did John Starks. John Starks pissed me off.
So just to be clear, are you saying that Patrick Ewing should be on the list or he shouldn't be?
I'm just asking a question of would you take Patrick Ewing over all five of them? That's what I'm saying.
Well,
would you take Patrick Ewing over Vince Carter? Me, that's a yes. I would take Patrick Ewing over
Vince Carter. I'm a Knicks
fan,
and I'll probably will get my Nick card revoked if I say something.
I'll say yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys,
would you take Patrick Ewing over Tracy McGrady?
Both of them were my favorites.
No, I'm not. Because Tracy McGrady was that guy.
So would you take Dwight Howard over Patrick Ewing?
Nah, I think I'll take Ewing.
That one's a little bit more tricky because here's the thing. While Dwight Howard doesn't have the shot of a Patrick Ewing, he has way more athleticism, and he was a defensive monster.
All right, here's the thing.
Plus,
you know who I'm surprised I didn't see?
He also has the accolade of winning a championship, with Patrick Ewing doesn't. So
honestly, Paul Pierce shouldn't have been on that list. I'm sorry, Paul Pierce should have never been on the 75 list.
That's a
little debate. I'm not debating Paul Pierce, but he definitely should have been on.
Never won MVP. Only reason why he won a championship because you have fucking Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen.
No, you did not just say that.
You did not just say that.
That's the only reason why they won a championship that year because of Kevin Garnett.
Michael, you're starting to lose my vote. You're starting to lose my vote.
Sam, if you saw that series, Paul Pierce was averaging 18 points. Kevin Garnett was averaging 25.
Mike, I have a question. Who you think Kevin? I don't disagree with you in terms of that. Kevin Garnett should have been Finals MVP. But my question is, did Paul Pierce win Finals MVP that year?
Yes.
I know it should have been Kevin Garnett, but did Kevin Garnett win it?
No. I don't
think.
Did
Paul Pierce win it?
Yes, because they're biased and it was Paul Pierce's team. Exactly. Kevin Garnett was a better player. Was that best player on that team? That Celtics championship.
But Paul Pierce was the second best player on the team.
And you had Ray Allen, who was clutch then.
Ray Allen was really clutch. That's why it's like they have Ray Allen on this list. I'm not even saying Ray Allen's name. Ray Allen deserves to be on this list.
I just think Paul Pierce.
Definitely.
Here's the thing about Paul Pierce. In his career, he was only a shooter and a scorer. He had no passing.
Mhm.
He played. He wasn't high on defense. He wasn't good on defense. A little slow. For that, in his early career, he was a shooting guard. But however, he was so slow for a guard, they had to move him to a small forward position. Think about that.
All right.
'Cause he was
So
getting-
what's it called? Oh wait. I'm not seeing a name. Like, we need to find this name right now, otherwise I'm about to lose my shit. Allen Iverson. Where's Allen Iverson?
He's on the list.
Okay. I was
Okay.
about to lose my shit. I didn't see
I'm
it.
pretty sure he's on the list. I mean, I'll double check. If he's not on the list, then I would.
Actually, Mike,
it's the
Mike,
best
what
small
about-
guard probably in NBA history.
Mike, what about this one? Because it's still kind of early in his career. James Harden.
Honestly, I
Would
don't
you
think
put him-
I think he should make it. Yeah.
I don't think he should. Too early in his career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would you take him over T-Mac?
Absolutely not. I would take T-Mac over Harden 100%.
Thank you.
Because here's the thing: McGrady was probably the top in the 2000 era. There was only two shooting guards that were on top. Actually, AI, Kobe, and T-Mac were the best shooting guards in the league at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But however, if T-Mac didn't get hurt with the Rockets, he would have won a championship with the Rockets. But here's the thing about T-Mac: Grant Hill, who should have been on that list. Grant Hill, that put fucking respect on Grant Hill's name, because Grant Hill was Scottie Pippen, but better, in my opinion. And Sam, we were at you. We had this conversation.
No, yeah, Grant Hill was Scottie Pippen, but better, just because like he beat him in points, rebounds, and assists.
And Sam, and I remember we were at you when I came to visit you for the day. You told me, and I gave you my small forward list. You remember that list?
Yeah, you had Grant Hill pretty high.
Grant Hill is a great small forward who probably changed the game, because Larry Bird changed the game for a small forward to bring the ball up. In the 80s, you never saw that. Magic changed the game for point guards. You could be 6'9" as a point guard. Jordan, you could be 6'6" and dominate the league and have everybody afraid of you. Don't tell me to wrap up. I'm hyped up. Don't tell me to wrap up.
Actually, Mike, this might be a hot take from me and not you. Russell Westbrook should not be on this list.
And I'm a fan of Westbrook. Westbrook's one of my favorite players to watch.
Russell Westbrook, and I'm being dead ass. Tell me if you can curse me out and tell me I'm wrong. I don't care. Dwight Howard should be on this list over Russell Westbrook.
I think so too.
What? Oh, hold.
Because here's the thing.
I would take
Tracy McGrady, definitely.
Dear God.
Kyrie Irving, definitely.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard should be on this list over Westbrook.
Dear
the
God.
only guy that I would take
strength
Russell Westbrook over that we mentioned before was Klay Thompson. I would take Westbrook over Klay Thompson.
Dear God, please give me the strength to not kill Sam. Please do not give me the
Whoa. Mike.
For what he said about Dwight Howard
before you start your
Westbrook.
bullshit. Mike, before you start your bullshit,
He's going to make me want to strangle you to death.
I'm about to tell you something. I'm about to say this. Ready for this?
I wish your head was right.
Mike. Hey, Mike, I have a question for you.
Do tell.
Did Westbrook ever lead his team to the NBA Finals? And I mean his team, not Kevin Durant's team. His team.
He could have, but he didn't have help.
He could.
That year,
he could have.
Did you just really say my boy?
That's what you said, Michael. He could have.
But he never had help.
Mike, did you really just say he didn't have help when he got Paul George and Carmelo Anthony on
the year that he didn't have Paul George and Carmelo Anthony, when it's just himself? Think about it.
No, yeah, he didn't have help then, and then he got help, and he still lost in the first round. Not only to the Portland Trailblazers, he lost to Donovan Mitchell when he was a rookie.
Donovan Mitchell was that nigga. Shit. But you were telling me, well, let me ask you a question. In a real game situation.
And wait. And Dwight Howard, he had help against the Orlando Magic.
But did he lead his team to a finals and then they win the championship that year? Again, basically, you're saying that same thing. Come on, Sam.
No, what I'm saying is Dwight Howard led his team to the finals.
And they lost to Lakers in 5. And Kobe.
Yeah, but he had to go through LeBron. Westbrook didn't even make it out of the first round. until he had James Harden, and then he got smoked by the Lakers.
Yeah, but however,
and he almost lost in the first round to Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's a problem. Shit. They lost in 7 games. Hold on. But Westbrook is a problem. Let me ask you a question. He led the league in triple-double. Had triple-double every game in the season. He was the MVP. But you said if he didn't have an MVP or championship, you said he can be on the list, right?
Yeah.
Did Westbrook had an MVP award in 2016, 2017?
But here's the thing:
you basically just contradicted your own statement. You said you had to be you had to have a championship or an MVP. Adam, did he say that?
I did, but here's the thing that you have to realize: Dwight Howard does Dwight Howard have a championship? Yes or no?
Yes, but did he have an MVP? So we could basic debate on that.
No, because here's another thing, Mike, that you have to realize.
Typically, you should have a championship or an MVP, but there are exceptions. I feel like there are exceptions.
Adam. But let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Did we vote Russell Westbrook the MVP because he was actually the MVP of the league? Or did we vote Russell Westbrook as the MVP because he had a triple-double season?
Because he had a triple-double season.
Exactly, because James Harden, because here's the thing, Mike, that you have to realize, James Harden, who was the second seed that year, scored around 35 points per game. And people were saying maybe he should have been the MVP over Westbrook because he was doing something that no one else was doing, and he was having the second seed. Russell Westbrook had a triple-double, sure, but he was the second seed.
He led a bad team to the playoffs. He led a bad team that shouldn't have been in the playoffs that year, for the record. Who was the second option? Victor Oladipo at the time?
Yeah, Victor Oladipo. And
was it even that good yet?
But here's the thing, Mike. Was Victor Oladipo not good because Russell Westbrook was hogging the ball, or was Victor Oladipo not good because he was just not good?
He wasn't. I think it was both because he wasn't good at the time. He went to Indiana. He became a star. When he was in Orlando, he wasn't that good. When he was in Orlando in his first years in Orlando, he wasn't that good. Think about it.
All right, but my thing is Westbrook also. It's like think about every team he goes to. It's kind of like the Kyrie effect. Every team he goes to has high expectations, and they never succeed. Dwight Howard, he goes to teams, and it's like, sometimes he succeeds, sometimes he doesn't. I would rather have a 50-50 than a 0 to 100 of failure.
All right.
Yo, I had a question for both of you. Because you said before, Stan, like you say you have to have a rings or an MVP to make the list. Well, I was looking at this list, and I just want to know what you thought of him. Do you think he definitely deserves to be there? Damian Lillard.
It's too early.
Too early in his career.
He's on the list. Just so you know, he's on the list.
It's too early. Plus,
time.
Just so you know, he's on the list. He made it.
Probably the best player, the best clutch player in the league right now today is Damian Lillard.
But here's the thing: I wouldn't put Kyrie Irving. I would put Kyrie Irving over Damian Lillard right now in terms of this list.
100%. But here's the thing about Kyrie.
And I would also put Dwight Howard above Damian Lillard, just because again he doesn't have a championship, doesn't have an MVP, and he hasn't made it to the finals yet.
Okay, fair enough. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think Robert Parrish was on this list? And you guys think Robert Parrish, who is probably one of the greatest?
He deserves to be on this list, Robert Parrish. I'm not touching Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, or Robert Parrish. Those three definitely deserve.
Best front court in probably NBA history.
I wouldn't say best front court just because you got to remember you have to remember there was a front court that had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and James Worthy.
But they didn't have like the triple threat. They only had like the two. I'm talking about the best center, power forward, and center. They were all stars together. Like
actually, what's it called? No, didn't they have Bob McAdoo when they had that? Because Bob McAdoo was on that team also.
Bob McAdoo didn't play with them. I think he retired. Hold on, let me look.
No, he played with them, but I'm not sure if he was the sixth man or if he started with them.
Man, Because I really want to look into that as well. But McAdoo played for the Lakers. Did it 81 and 85. Was he an All-Star? No, he wasn't. This was on the end of his career.
Okay.
And Bob McAdoo, who was a beast, he averaged in his career 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks.
All right. But I think we can agree at the moment we're replacing Paul Arizin. We're replacing Damian Lillard. We're replacing James Harden. And we're replacing Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I love Westbrook, but he got to go.
All right. We're replacing Westbrook, Harden, Arizin, and what was the other name? Damian Lillard.
Yeah, if you're replacing Hart, you gotta replace Lillard.
We're replacing them with Dwight Howard right now, Tracy McGrady, Kyrie Irving. Are we gonna say Vince Carter, Alex English, or Klay Thompson?
Alex English, come on now.
Alex English. All right.
You know we got to put some respect on his name, George Gervin, brother.
George Gervin,
father, the real reason of the Jelly Roll. If it wasn't for him, nobody would finger roll into the basket. The Iceman.
No, yeah, because what's it called? Wilt Chamberlain started the finger roll, and then George Gervin took what Wilt did and put some spice on it.
You know the vibes.
No, what's it called? There was one person we need to put some respect on. Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller, we need to put some respect on this man's name. I will get disowned by my father if I ever say anything good about Reggie Miller's NBA career. I can't. Reggie Miller, don't worry.
Wait, did he make the list? Did Reggie Miller make the list?
Yeah, Reggie Miller made the list.
Okay.
Don't worry, Mike. I'll do it on your behalf. Reggie Miller, for those that don't know how good Reggie Miller was, my man Michael Jordan respected Reggie Miller so much. Reggie Miller is one of the best three-point shooters that's ever lived. Facts. He's one of the best clutch shooters that ever lived. And here's the thing. Most people, like in the words of Isaiah Thomas, there's clutch, like Reggie Miller wasn't one of those clutch shooters that like, oh, at the end of the game, he'll make the shot. He's one of those guys where there's like 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. You're down by 4 and you need a bucket to stay in the game. You give it to Reggie Miller and he'll get that bucket for you to stay in the game. Like, Reggie Miller was that guy. He led his team to the NBA Finals. He also versed Michael Jordan multiple times. Like,
and he almost beat the Bulls in 98.
Yeah. Like, Reggie Miller was that guy. There's a reason why Knicks fans hate Reggie Miller. Because he was Reggie that Miller. Guy.
That motherfucker, 13 points and 8 points in 8 seconds. Oh, dear God. Dear God. I have nightmares about it to this day. I have nightmares and I can't sleep.
All right. I have a question for y'all. Okay, I'm about to say a name. I just saw it and I lost it. Great. That's fan-fucking-tastic. All right, here it is. This player was really, really good. Like, really good. Elvin Hayes.
The Big E. Come on now.
Big
Don't
E.
sleep.
Are we going to put him above Clay? Because Clay, we're right now sleeping on Clay heavily.
But like, you ever saw that Elvin Hayes play? You better look at some highlights, my boy.
Oh no, I know. Elvin Hayes with the fadeaway shot, with that turnaround jumper, was deadly.
He was 6-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defensive Team, scoring champ, 2-time rebound champ, 78 championship, 12-time fucking All-Star. Like my guys. You just, it's just.
I just want to make sure. We're keeping.
You can't forget about Sam Jones, Mr. Pick and Pop.
No, you know who's the real problem on this list? We got to get rid of Kareem. No, I'm joking.
Don't make me stab you.
Sam, I was about to put you in the waiting room for a second.
Sam, I was about to murder you.
Bro, LeBron James, who was that?
If you say anything about Pistol Pete, I'm gonna smack all you guys. If you diss Pistol Pete.
Oh, I was gonna mention Pistol Pete as like someone who we underrate.
Okay, if you were to disrespect Pistol Pete, I was gonna murder you guys.
No. Whoever disrespects, let me see. Whoever disrespects my boy, where is he? Because he gets
Pettit?
No, not Bob Pettit. The fuck? He has no hair.
You can't replace Willis Reed. Willis Reed is
No, Willis Reed was a monster.
You can't forget about the Big O.
The Big O, obviously. No,
Dennis
I was
Rodman,
about.
you can't replace.
Yeah, that's obvious. No, I was about to say if any of y'all disrespect my man John Havlicek, you just a hater.
John Havlicek was probably the pick him. Oh my God, he just wins. Hav just wins.
Yeah, all John Havlicek knows how to do is win. So, yeah, okay. I think you made a good hot take. Like we actually put in the four snubs.
Just so you guys know, I'm approving it. I think this is like one of your best hot takes yet.
Yeah, because there's like a couple names, so like a good 5-6 names on here that are like, but like once you know the player, then it's like, all right, now we're fine. Now we're good.
All right.
Let me ask you guys a question before we do that.
Alex and Marcellus, get your votes in really quickly.
I approve.
Marcellus.
Marcellus is asleep. I'm guessing.
We'll also say approval on behalf of Marcellus. All right. So congratulations, Michael. You're on thing.
What's it called? Can I just say this real quick though?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Some people were like slandering most of these names and saying like, "Oh, how did this person I'm making this person?" I'm letting you know, everyone, these players, look them up before you start talking shit.
Exactly.
Because most of y'all people that are talking shit about them
don't know anything about basketball.
You're 2K players. I'm letting you know, Earl Monroe in real life was really good.
He was a dog.
But like here's the thing: if you only judge Earl Monroe from 2K, he's ass. Like Earl Monroe is ass in 2K, one of the worst players. But in real life,
he will dog all you niggas.
Like he was that guy. Like people like for example, Bob Cousy. If you play Bob Cousy in 2K, he sucks. But then you look at Bob Cousy in real life, he's a top 10 point guard for a reason.
13-time All-Star, 12-time All-MVP, 8-time assist champion.
And MVP as well.
Best crossover, in my opinion. One of the greatest dribblers probably in basketball history. He could dribble one hand and cross you up with one hand.
It's like even someone like Dolph Schayes. People look at Dolph Schayes and they're like, oh, like he's so bad. He played in like such a weak era. Dolph Schayes played in an era with Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry Lucas and Willis Reed. Like, and that's why like when people say like, oh, Wilt Chamberlain, he played in a soft league. I'm like, no, he didn't. He played in a league where there was Bill Russell, Dolph Schayes, Bob Pettit, Jerry Lucas, Walt Frazier. Walt Frazier gets slept on a lot too. Walt
Frazier wasn't in that league yet. He wasn't in the league. He came in the 70s.
Oh, he came in the 70s?
Yeah.
I thought he came like late 60s, right?
Not early 70s.
Early 70s?
Yeah.
But yeah, Willis Reed was in the late 60s, right?
Yeah, he was late 60s. Hold on. Let me check about Walt Frazier because I know my dad loved Walt Frazier. So hold on. He came in the league in 67. You were right. 67.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He came late 60s. You good. But yeah, it's like he played in a league where like they had those split players. And he played, I think, on like the end ladder of George Mikan as well. So
George Mikan, I know he wait, hold up.
George Mikan was like early 60s, was like his like latter years, like late years.
George Mikan was probably one of the greatest centers in NBA history. The reason why the Mikan drill is probably the most, Sam, you probably know this. Marcellus, if you're awake, say something.
He's dead.
He's asleep.
He died.
R.I.P. Marcellus. He's
All right.
gone. All right,
me
guys.
ask
Wait,
you this.
okay, wait. I just have one more quick question. I have one
All
more
right,
quick.
go really quickly. Okay, Sam.
Marcellus, what happened, bro? You were sleeping.
nah, I'm up.
Why you so damn
You
quiet?
just missed Mike's hot take. You were doing on the top 35 NBA players list.
I agree.
How about,
I approve.
all right.
But yeah, what's it? This is my quick question for you, Mike.
Really quickly, then we gotta move on.
Clyde Drexler. What do you feel about him?
Ooh, Clyde Drexler.
Because
Probably
he never
one of
won
the
a
best-
championship nor an MVP, but he was that guy.
He was dunking like on niggas, on motherfuckers. You hear me? Clyde Drexler, who was probably the second best shooting guard in the 90s, in my opinion, who never got proper respect. But here's the thing. You had Jordan, Clyde, and Reggie Miller, the top 3 shooting guards from the 80s to the 90s. They were the 3 best shooting guards. However, when Jordan left the league, Clyde was the man. However, Clyde was in the league before Jordan was. So Clyde was that shooting guard before Jordan came into the league.
Yeah, I need to check that list one more time real quick. You
We
can
all
move.
know-
You can
Adam,
move on to the next
question.
section. But if I cut you off, I'm sorry. I just need to
Okay.
make sure this one needs.
Let me
on the
ask you
list.
guys all
Oh.
a question. This is a basketball question.
Really
you
quickly,
think-
Michael, but then we gotta move on. Okay,
Man,
this is
you don't
it.
rush to excellence. Shit. I'm telling you, boys, this. Can you win a championship? If I give you 5 names, you tell me you win a championship with them. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Can you guys go 82-0 with a bench with Vince Carter, Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, Moses Malone, and Dr. J as your bench?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Will you go? You think you go?
They
And
didn't
you
put
have
him on.
T-Mac, and you have
They
AI.
didn't put him on. They didn't put him on. They didn't put him on. They didn't
What-
put him on. They didn't put him on.
Who?
Chris Webber.
Oh, well, C. Webb should have been on that list.
Oh yeah, he should have
Chris-
been on the list
Chris
too.
Webber. Chris Webber. Literally,
The best, one of the best power forwards.
they didn't put him on the list. Wow. All right. Okay.
Who should have won the MVP in 2001 and 2002, as well as should have been the MVP that year.
He
But
should have
turnaround
been
that
that
Yeah.
year.
he got robbed because of Duncan's bullshit. And I love Duncan.
And he got robbed of a championship because the league was.
And I'm a Laker fan. They screwed the Kings that year. They screwed the Kings.
Yeah. So
Well, that
Alright.
bullshit referee. We ain't gonna talk about him.
All right, before we get to our bets here, we're gonna do a really quick preview of the World Series.
no,
I mean,
no,
Braves
no.
Braves
No.
and fire.
all I'm gonna say
Braves
is
in
the Braves
4.
better win.
Braves
The
in
Braves
4.
better
Braves in
win.
4.
I want to be the biggest
Braves in
ATL fan. I
4.
want to be the
They're
biggest.
gonna get 10
Guess
runs
what,
each.
guys? I got tickets. My sister got me tickets to the World. I'm going to Atlanta this week to watch the playoffs.
Really?
My sister lives in Atlanta. She lives in Atlanta. I'm going to game 2.
But yeah,
I'm
Braves
going to see the Braves.
Braves in 4.
Braves.
Braves
I mean,
in 4.
Braves in
And I'm
4.
gonna be
I'm gonna say
partying in
Braves in
Atlanta.
7. I'm gonna say.
Here's
I
what I'm
mean,
gonna say.
Adam, this I think you dropped this.
just
If
because
you
I said
think-
Braves in 7.
If you think the Astros are gonna take 2 games, you're funny.
If you think
If
Atlanta's
they
going
take
to
2 games, Adam,
Yeah.
if they take 2 games,
Yeah.
I might just start watching baseball for the next year.
Yeah.
That's how
Adam,
much I really
I mean,
don't.
credits to
want
the
if the
Braves
Astros
though.
win the World Series,
We're not.
Without
We're not
cheating?
doing it. All right, guys. Let me make it clear. If the Astros win the World Series, what will you do?
I'll just be like, I'll say, listen, did you guys check them to see if they cheated? You know,
Adam, what I'm letting you know right now is if by some miracle the Astros win, we better not be doing a segment on baseball anymore.
Okay.
We better not be doing a baseball segment for the next 3 weeks if that happens.
Oh,
'cause I may have
So
to-
I will
Adam,
read the script, and if you have any form of baseball, I'm going to be like, take that shit out right now.
Adam,
shit.
and if the Astros win the World Series, you have it in the show. I'm coming to your house, beating the dog shit out of you, taking the script and lighting it on fire. That's how much I hate the Astros.
The
And
Astros.
Jose Altuve, you little piece of shit. And what can I say about Alex Berman? Go to fucking hell, you little one-eye leprechaun bastard. But the point is, to Houston fans, you disgust me. We like the Rockets, but we don't like the Astros. So the Astros,
I would say I would add Carlos Correa to that list, but he might be a Yankee soon. So
Carlos Correa, if you're watching this, I hate you. You become a Yankee, I'll still hate you. Any Astro players, George Springer.
What would you
I'm about to roast your
if-
whole existence.
I will say this: I despise the Astros. If they somehow win the World Series, I will feel happy for one man,
Who?
Dusty
Who?
Baker.
No.
I love Dusty Baker. Don't get me wrong.
It would be nice to see him like finally get a World Series. That's the only person I would feel happy. I would feel happy for. That's
here's
it.
the thing. Here's the thing. I wouldn't be happy just for the sheer fact that, like, yeah, I should be happy that he finally gets a World Series. But you had to get a World Series with the Astros out of all
Come on,
teams.
Dusty. Come on,
You
Dusty.
couldn't do it with the
With the
Dodgers.
Yankees.
You couldn't do
Or
it with
the
the
Yankees.
Braves. You couldn't do it with the Yankees. No, you had to do it with the Astros out of all teams.
It had to do with America's baseball enemy number one.
Yeah, you had to do it with.
So
I mean, credit to the Braves, man. I mean, they're losing so many players. They lost Ronald Acuna. They lost. They lost a lot of guys, and they still managed to make this type of run. So credit to them, and I'm definitely gonna be rooting. I would love to see that type of team win a World Series. And in this new analytics age, where they say managers don't mean much anymore, you have two old school managers heading out into the World Series. So it proves that there is still some room for old school baseball. There's still room for it.
Anyway, Adam, let's move on from this terrible segment about the Brave and the losing team, and let's move on to our bets so I can rant about
Okay.
Points.
All right, before we move to our bets, I want to mention this story really quick. Did you hear about that Gert Cole and Brett Gardner beef? Apparently, apparently, like, Brett Gardner, like, during the whole sticky stuff thing, Brett Gardner was like doing pine tar jokes, and Gert Cole didn't like it and got into his face, and people make a big deal of it. All I'm gonna say is that is the biggest non-story of the entire Yankee season.
That's what I'm saying. Move on.
What happened? What's the beef?
Biggest. Brett Gardner was making fun of the whole pine tar situation with Gert Cole by having a cap full of pine tar, and Gert Cole didn't like it and got in his face about it.
Garrett Cole, you choked. So Brett Gardner has every right.
This was before this was all the way back in June. So I said it's the biggest non-story of the entire Yankee season. We're moving on to our bets.
Yeah, move on to the bets.
Okay. But guys, speaking of our bets, only one of us took a dub.
That was you.
That was me. I had the Las Vegas Raiders over the Philadelphia Eagles on the spread. The Bengals.
You're the only one that didn't do a parlay.
Yeah, so
actually Marcellus didn't do a parlay too, and he still lost. He had the Heat over the Pacers, but either way, guys,
that somehow lost.
Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, Adam. Before you say the standings, I just want to say this real quick. How it's absolute bullshit. How the Hawks, the Pelicans, and the Heat all lose on the day I put my parlay. Today, the Hawks, the Heat, and the Pelicans won. And the Pelicans won against the team that on Saturday they lost. So I just want to say this is some bullshit right now. Because how the fuck are you going to lose on my parlay day and then say, oh, no, now the day of the recording, I'm going to win.
They just don't like you. They're like, fuck Sam. They're like, fuck Sam Morell. We don't give a fuck about that.
The Hawks beat a harder team. The Hawks beat the Pistons.
Yeah.
No. Who the Heat first? The Heat beat the Pistons, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the Hawks were the upper team, and won. And the Pelicans versus the same exact team and won. So tell me, how the fuck does that work?
That's sports betting for you, Sam. That's sports betting for you. But yeah, Rays covered fairly easy. I add 9.62 points to our total, but everyone else lost. Sam, you had the audacity to pick the Sabres against my New Jersey Devils. Like, you know what? The Devils beat the Sabres in overtime. Pavel Zacha game-winning goal. So for you, Alex, I don't care about the rest of your parlay. This is what you get. So moving on. Sam, your parlay, like you just mentioned that. Chris had the Raptors money line, Pelicans money line, Grizzlies money line. That lost. Marcellus had the Heat over the Pacers on money line. That lost. And Michael, you had Penn State over Illinois on the spread. That was a crazy game, by the way.
I don't want to talk about it. Shut up. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Shut up.
I don't blame you.
Let's not talk about it.
But Michael, it gets better. To give you update on the standings, Chris remains our ringleader. He remains in first place, 25 and 25 record.
Don't you dare say that.
252.98
You say it, I'm gonna murder you.
And in second place is your
Whoever
shoe.
muted me,
I
go to
have
hell.
moved into second place, 22 and 28 record.
Adam, I'm gonna murder you.
243.96 points. And I have leapfroged Michael Cunningham and Michael.
Adam, any balls left, you will go head to head with me.
Okay. We'll find out. We'll find out what your bet is. But Michael, you fall to the third place, 26 and 24 record, 236.29 points. Marcellus remains in fourth place, 29 and 21 record, 213.75 points. Alex, you remain in fifth place, 18 and 32 record, 109.60 points. And Sam, you remain in last place, 23 and 27 record,
Nick Sam is the worst gambler
170.59
probably in
points.
sports history.
I just want to say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay. I know I said that if I lose, I won't be able to do a parlay.
Speaking of that,
I know I said that, but can I actually
No.
All right, here's the
Please.
thing. And this is what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to make a new rule for betting. You all can still do parlays, but you can't do more than 3 teams.
What?
You can't do more than 3 teams.
No, but Sam has to honor his word. Sam has to honor his word that he made. Sam, you know I'm a dickhead. You gotta honor your word.
Mike, please don't do this to me. I know I said it. Please don't do this.
Honor your word, bitch. So maybe I have to get into the recordings.
No, because you don't understand. I have 3 teams that can easily win right.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Sam, I love you. You gotta be fair.
Come on, don't do this.
Okay, how about this?
Adam, if you say yes, I'm gonna strangle you next time I see you.
Mike, don't do this.
I'll
to me.
say yes, but there's a catch. Right? You say you can't do it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you lose this
you can't do
parlay,
it
you
for a
can't do it
month.
for 4 weeks.
For a month.
For a month. If you lose this way, you can't do it for a month.
Sam,
That's really risky.
Just take the 2
Then,
weeks.
then you can't do your parlay.
What about
Sam,
this?
If you don't accept that, then you can't do your parlay.
What about this? What about this, Adam?
Go ahead. I'm gonna sing.
I'm not going to accept your offer this episode. I'll just do 1 team.
Okay.
But your offer
Sam hates
stands. Your offer still stands for the next 3 episodes in case I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Deal.
All right.
No.
All right, guys.
No.
You know what? You know what you can do right now, Mike? You can do. You can find You can find the fattest pink vibrator and just shove it so far up your ass. But like,
All right.
Don't play a hate, bitch. I didn't.
All right.
Say what you said.
and you know what's the fucked up part, Mike? I was about to choose your team too.
I love you, bro. It's business, baby.
All right.
It's business.
Choose your team, but now fuck you.
It's
All
business.
right. All right.
I was about to make my bet the Knicks over the Sixers, but know what? Fuck you.
It's business, my boy. It's business.
You
Not
can
the
take
person,
your business and shove it up your ass.
He really is. Wait,
I love
sorry,
you
Sam, but I gotta
guys.
buy you some flowers, so Vicky, you forgive me.
Fuck you.
There is no love lost between Michael and Sam right now. All right,
Sam,
guys.
you know you're my boy. Sam, you know you're my husband. No
All
homo.
right, guys.
What?
You know you're my husband. No homo.
All right, bet.
All right, guys. I'm gonna do my bet right now, and I'm looking at the standings, and I am currently 9.02 points out of first place. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna do
Adam,
a bet
I'm gonna
right
strangle
now.
you.
I'm gonna do a bet right now that gives me a chance to go into first place. And since I'm making the first bet here, and Michael wants to go head to head with me, and I'm also gonna force Chris to do something too, and make him do something he dreads. So, Michael, if you want to go ahead to head with me, I'm gonna make you do something you dread. If you want to go ahead to head with me,
What's your head?
I'm gonna take the Atlanta Braves over the Houston Astros in Game 1 of the World Series.
Adam, I would
You're
never
a
bet
dick.
against you with the Astros. Come on, that's
You're a
sacrilegious. towards
dick.
you. You son of a bitch.
You got Charlie
You're
Morton on the
dick.
mound. I looked it up. The Braves actually have a
Adam,
better
you
record
son
on the
of a
road
bitch.
than they
Adam?
have at home. So you know
Adam,
what?
what is my hat? What's on my hat?
New York Yankees.
You think I'll ever root for the Astros? I'd rather be in hell on fire than root for the Astros. Not
Okay,
gonna
well,
happen.
Adam, can I go next?
Sam, you
Bitch.
can go to bet. Yeah, that's my bet. Braves over Astros game one.
Adam,
All
I'm not taking
Michael,
that
if you
bet.
want to go ahead there with me, you gotta join the dark side.
All right.
I-
So what's it called? What's it
I'd rather
called?
commit suicide
What
than take
about
the
what about we
Astros.
all go head to head just with someone today?
I'm not taking that bet. Fuck
Not
no.
looking at you, Mike. I'm not looking at you, Adam. I'm looking at you, Alex.
Oh shit!
If you have any balls, you'll verse me because I'm choosing the Knicks over the 76ers.
Oh, he called you out. Hey,
I
Boogie,
like that bet.
Alex,
I like
Alex.
it.
Me and you, Alex. If I ever taught you, Alex, you never back down. If that's the one thing I taught you at TC&J, what did I teach you? What do we do, Alex? What do we do? If somebody calls us out, what do we do? We answer the
Dick.
I got something else in mind.
Alex, you know me.
Ooh.
Alex, come on, Alex. We don't back
I
down.
got-
Alex, I
Let
can't
me
look
do
at
my
you.
bet.
Alex,
Let
I
me do
can't
my
even look
bet.
at
I
you.
feel like I
Alex,
know.
Sam, was that
You and
bet?
you're
Was your
dick.
Knicks bet money line or spread?
What's
Alex,
the
I
spread?
am disappointed at you, Alex.
I can look up the spread right now. Just give me a second.
Look up the spread
Alex,
for that.
I can't even look at you right now. I'm ashamed of you right now. I'm ashamed.
It's -1, so it's basically a pick 'em. I mean, Knicks are currently favored by +1, but it's basically a pick 'em. So,
So how many points would you think I would get from that one?
I would do money line, just so you know.
All right, I'll do money line then.
Yeah, but why not?
The reason why is because I know sometimes the spread is actually bigger. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I feel like I know what Alex is about to do, and if he's about to do what I'm about to think he is,
All
he's
right, Alex, you're up.
I feel like I know what you're about to do, and you're a dickhead if you do it.
What?
You're about to choose the team. What's it called? Who's versing the Pelicans? Wednesday.
Nope, that's not what I was going for.
Oh, because
Where you going for, Alex?
I am gonna do a parlay.
Ooh.
Remember, Alex, our new rule: you can't do more than 3 teams.
I know, 2.
Okay, 2.
This
Gotcha.
is a 2. I'm gonna go with a soccer match for my first one.
Ooh, MLS.
I'm gonna go with Chelsea money line
What?
against
Chelsea money line.
Southampton.
Chelsea.
I can't.
Against
No, I hate
Southampton.
Chelsea. Oh, he's doing Premier. He's doing English rules.
Oh, okay. EPL, right?
EPO. He's doing EPO. He's doing Premier League soccer. He's doing EFL.
All right. Alex, send me the team afterwards. That way I can find it.
Just
Oh,
type in
FanDuel.
Chelsea
Okay.
club. Just type in Chelsea.
All right, I gotcha. Chelsea's facing Newcastle, right?
No,
No,
Southampton.
they're different.
All right.
So,
All right. I think I got you. All right.
Okay. My second one is Florida Panthers money line
Panthers money line. Okay.
on Wednesday.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, Chris has the Knicks over the Sixers. See, you should trust the Sixers.
Oh, okay.
What about this, Mike?
We just got
Mike.
Chris's bet right now. Chris isn't lockstep with you. He's taking the Knicks over Sixers on the money line.
So Mike, what about you do this? You choose the Sixers because I know you got no balls to choose the Sixers over your Knicks.
man, you stupid. I got a big balls, and I ain't that stupid. So fuck no.
Join the dark side, Michael, and go head to head with me.
First of
But
all,
before we do that, Marcellus, do you have a bet?
Yeah, I have a parlay. 2 teams.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with the Knicks money line for the first one.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna go with
Marcellus, everyone's
Yeah,
jumping on the Knicks train today.
of course.
This is why I'm going to lose.
That's my team, man.
This is why I'm going to lose.
Okay, and
My
your
team,
second?
man.
Your second?
I got Golden State on the spread against OKC.
No, don't do the spread. Do money line because the spread I don't think is going to be that good.
Well, money line was like -405.
No.
So yeah,
You might as well choose the money line, otherwise you're not gonna.
I'll take the money line then.
Yeah, because what's it called, Marcellus? What you got to realize is the Warriors are 3-0 and the Thunder are 0-3. So like, if you take the spread, you're basically getting like 0.1 point.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna take the money line then. It'll be him.
I'm up now.
All right, Michael. Last up. Go ahead.
I got called out, and I'm not taking Chris Sam's bet because I got a bigger dick than him, so I'm not going to do it. And Adam, I'm not going to go head to head. I'm going to do something. I'm going to go with my Knicks on the money line over the Sixers because I hate the Sixers, and that will never happen. But you know what, Adam? Fuck it. I'll go head to head with you. I'll pick the Astros.
Oh my God, he's actually doing it.
I'll pick the Astros. And I am not picking Joel Embiid. So, boy, you stupid if you think I'm picking the Sixers, Sam. You stupid.
Hey, Mike, I have something in my pocket for you.
Okay, and I'm gonna go with another team too for a bash. I'm gonna do a 3-game parlay.
All right. All right. Remember our new rule. This is your last one. All right.
I'm going with 4. I'm using my commissioners, right? And
No
hold on.
commissioners, right? You have a limit to 3. This is your last one.
Don't break me. I'm dreaming. Don't wake me because I'm dreaming. Don't wake me. I'm dreaming.
And that sounds really
Lakers?
actually.
Lakers versus Spurs. Because I'm not waking. Don't wake me. Because I'm dreaming that my Lakers are gonna win against the Spurs.
I can't wait for the
Spread or
Spurs.
money line? Spread or money line?
Money line.
Okay.
I can't wait. You know, I was actually looking at for a parlay because I was like, oh, the Spurs are definitely going to win against the Lakers by 20. So,
All right, guys. That's all for our bets, and that's all for this episode. Michael, I had a great time the other day with you at Barcade in the club. It was a
Yeah,
great.
let me tell you a funny story. Let me tell you a story with me and Adam.
All right.
Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you a funny story. Me and Adam were at the club with my friend Patrick and my boy Carter. Adam brought a jersey to a nightclub. We went to Barcade.
Yeah, I
So
brought
Adam-
a Derrick Jeter jersey,
And I was trying to tell
and the stupid bouncer said that you can't wear sports jerseys in there. It was
You
a
didn't
really
know
dumb
that?
rule. So no, I had to
Adam had
go
sweatpants.
all the way
Adam
back to my car and like put my jersey
Adam
away.
had brought sweatpants to my house. Like, Adam, I'm giving you jeans.
Yeah.
Because you can't wear sweats
sweatpants.
to a nightclub. He didn't.
I didn't know we were going to a nightclub. I thought we were only going to Barcade. And last time I checked, we only had
Adam, I'm letting you know there's only 2 types of people that go with sweatpants to a nightclub.
it wasn't
and that's-
sweatpants.
that-
It was like track pants.
Still, 2 people go there with track pants, and that's even worse. Actually,
Okay.
never mind. That's even worse. I was
Adam?
about to say sweatpants. It's like there's only 2. You're wearing sweatpants for 2 reasons. One, you've never been to a nightclub and you don't know and you think it's just casual. Or 2, you about to fuck someone and you want to let them know you about to fuck them.
And Adam, and you
Damn.
about to fuck. And here's the
Thankfully, Michael came in clutch and he lent me a pair of jeans. So all's well that ends well. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go back there someday. I don't know when, but we're definitely gonna go back there.
But here's the real question: Did you drink?
No.
I was trying to give him a
Mission
beer. He didn't
failed.
want to.
Mission failed.
Can't get me to drink that easily, guys.
Adam, what you got to realize is beer is literally the bare minimum. That's
Okay.
literally what I said to Mike. I literally said to him, all you got to do is just 1 beer. That's it. Because that's the bare minimum. I'm like, if you just start out with beer, you'll realize like, okay, do you like this or do you hate this?
Adam, what did I tell you about the phone number? What did me and Sam tell you? If you get a phone number, you give it to Alex, because Alex is the desperate one in the friendship.
Damn, Alex.
No, I'm
You
not-
just got
listen,
called out.
Mike, don't you dare steal my joke.
Yeah. I stole your joke, bitch.
Don't you dare steal my joke.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex, but from what I heard from Mike, it's kind of true.
I stole your jokes.
Alex, you're a savage for that.
Now,
Alex,
now,
you
listen
are
to that.
a
Now, just
savage
that, I'm
for
gonna tell a
that.
story. Now, I'm gonna tell a story how Alex left the condom on my cousin's floor.
I got the show here. That's it. This has been episode 41 of the Getting Out podcast with yours truly, Grassani, Michael Cunningham, Alex Reich, Marcellus Murdock, and Sam Morell. If you like what you heard, leave a like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, we're on join the conversation, drop a comment or a review, or a make feature in a future episode. Remember, my friends, those 2 are juicy to fantasy. If you can measure a world, believe in it and dive in.
Stop
See you
muting me.
next time, and until then,
Alex, on my
stay
deck,
lit.
and we're out.